video. Oh, y'all want another video?
Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there.
Mabu, hey, my babies. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. This is not a new headset. This is an old one that I didn't like in particular, but I need to use it because there's been a lot of noise around my place today, and I want to make sure you can hear me loud and clear. I don't like this lighting either. We don't have anything together. That's why I was a little bit late. It has been a madhouse. I didn't realize that, what is it, Drag Race UK season 6. I thought that was tomorrow, to be honest with you. So I was kind of gagged it was today. And I was like, oh, today. So it threw me off a little bit. Mom, I see you. What's going on, baby? What's happening here? Hold on. What? How you doing, do? Okay, good. You can hear me. I was trying to figure out. Can y'all see me? Is my camera on? Hold on a second here, because I've tried to click on it through the link real quick. I was just double checking to make sure everything looked good. Happy birthday. You can see me. What the hell? Lord, this has been a day. Top tier TV. And I got Mamu looking at me because he wants a little bit. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see me. All right. I had to double check. Normally I do, but today everything's been a little bit off. Give me a second here. I just need to get some water. Okay. I had literally just opened that bottle too, so they got the first sip. There you go, Mamu, because I know you were looking at me crazy. All right. This was probably, for me, one of the best episodes of the season. Possibly could be used as the last nail in the coffin to say that, yes, Drag Race Philippines is given something that I have been asking for, needing, and then some. I know I've been talking about it, raving about it, doing the full bit and everything. But I'm just going to be real with you, baby. I was entertained for the Lipsync LaLaPaRuza. I think the right decision happened. At the same time, I found it to be a tad bit shady at the end. And I saw Untucked, so I was like, okay, some girls gave her validity. But I thought to myself, now, why would you say that before you walk away? What was that about? It was kind of gaggy. I was like, oh, what? Even in the beginning, I thought it was kind of great storytelling, that the drama that started the whole, what are you trying to say, babe? No babe, no babe, no babe. All that at the beginning ended up with a lip sync at the end. I thought to myself, this is the key. And do we count this as a win for Tita Baby? She's now Mama Pal said lip sync for the win. And everybody that won got 25,000 pesos. So if that is the indicator that Tita finally has a W on the board, I will be happy. You know what will make me very happy, though? If Tita wins the next episode. So that way she has 2 wins. I love Tita Baby. And I think I'm like, I need Mama to have like actual stock before she goes into the finale. So that way, if Max has got 4 wins, we can still say, well, the girl had 2, and we saw what happened this season of Drag Race. It's possible. Either way, I had a good time today. I really, really enjoyed this episode, and yeah, I love it. Yeah, the Wicca says it's a three-way win, and I completely disagree. I saw no badges being awarded, but they still got tip. I don't know. Like, do we count it? I want to count it just for Tita's sake because I refuse. I refuse. According to the Wikipedia, the fan Wicca, this does qualify as a win, so not everybody has a win. I need to ask Jiggly. I haven't hit her up just yet. Hold on, I don't got my glasses on. Are y'all in the? Are y'all in there? They're in it. Okay. Remember, a lot of you know it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I appreciate y'all so much coming through for my birthday live and blessing me with your presence. And for those of you who tipped, I had a situation with the mailbox and I had to rechange the address. So I haven't gotten any re-gifts yet, but those who gifted me had to get a refund and then resend it to the new address since the P.O. box apparently couldn't receive any Amazon stuff, which was weird. But I bought this last night with some of the tip money y'all gave me for the babies. If you hear any jingling, that is what this is. This is their world now. Like the one I have is very small. It was for kittens. And I noticed last night, like I woke up to the sound of Mina carrying the other one around with her body. And she was literally like running into walls and I was like, girl, what the hell? Like, I was like, okay, this is too much. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You're keeping me up. I cannot do this. Y'all are too big for this now. And so too big for this now. So I was like, let me get them a bigger one. It's got like nice cushion. There's also this little donut in the center of it, this little cushion pad where they can sit in it too. They both have gotten in it and no one lost anything. They've been playing with it. So I'm very happy that that purchase was actually worth it. Because sometimes I get things that are like, nah, it's not for me. But they actually jumped into it immediately, especially Mina. So that was a blessing. So thank you. But listen, let's talk about this episode. 90 minutes. 90 minutes. 90, just 90. I don't know if we need to be here that long, just to be honest with you. That's not shade to this episode. It was lip syncing. We can kind of get to the point. There wasn't really that much of a story outside of miscommunications, a few people, I guess, underestimating some folks, Angel being an icon every time that she speaks, very that. And then when I get to Untucked, which I did watch, but I am not finding that this last episode and including this episode of Untucked was worthy of a reaction. It's really interesting to hear everyone's way of please don't send me and why, but Mix was definitely not getting the best edit when it came to that, as you know, it was like, okay. Yeah, I was okay with the golden balut twist because I didn't want to see three people lip sync personally. I didn't want to see it either. It's not always fun. It's not always iconic. You don't know who to focus on. You know someone's gonna get the short end of the stick. I kind of like that they had the opportunity to save somebody, and I think that the right decision was made. But let's go ahead and get to this today because once again, I am trying to guarantee a 90-minute episode, and even past whatever minutes that I do, we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. That's what we're gonna do. Things are gonna happen. So at MattyRants everywhere except for X, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in my about section on YouTube, along with other links like Patreon, where I do reactions to each and every one of these episodes. I've already uploaded this episode yesterday, so if you want to check out my reaction for as low as $1 a month, check me out over on Patreon. Also, I'm bookable on Cameo and have merchville at dragqueenmerch.com. I'm a partner affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. So if you want a free week of Paramount Plus on me, that's also in my about section. I still have my Amazon wishlist up because it is my birthday weekend. I'm going to celebrate that no matter how much you hate me. Nah. Seriously, if you want to drop me a little bit of love, I will get it through that Amazon wish list and I will open it live for you. Mina being Mina. I'm sorry. I had to double check on her because she started. You okay? You okay, sweet baby? What's going on? Why are you looking all like that? Oh, okay. Never mind. She was waiting for Mamu to leave so she can get her turn at the bowl. Even though they have a water fountain, they prefer I fill up the bowl. They just want me to work hard. That's all it is. The water fountain's there. So if they ever out of water in the bowl, they just go to the water fountain. But like, they want me to do the bowl. I hate it so much. Where is my brain? Come back again, because I was on a roll with my speech and with words and other things that mattered less and some things that mattered more. Wish list. P.O. Box is also available if you want to send me something special. I will receive things through my P.O. Box. Amazon wasn't delivering to it, but when I did get some recent mail, shout out to Talisha, because you gave me some candies that were sugar-free or very low in sugar, and the Starburst gummies are everything. Thank you. You can send me something to my P.O. Box. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I don't know. I don't think so. Just a reminder, because there will be opinions today, and sometimes people can take me to another level that I never meant to go to or never intended to be. And sometimes people are just angry and do not like me and want to argue with me or tear me down, and possibly want to find fault with everything that I'm saying, regardless of whatever accountability that they need based off of a person that they don't know, that whatever was said didn't actually apply to them, because they want to take everything personally. Get a therapist. Disclaimer: this program's for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely personal views and do not affect the opinions of every human on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program, so please don't be rude and grab your libations and strap in, because I am a talker. You'll be here for about 90 minutes. Please don't post any spoilers in the chat, because why? And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good poot. Okay, also, pulling this back, let's get to it. I at first was going to do UK on Saturday and then do global on Friday, because I thought that they both were going to premiere on Friday. I was wrong, and I completely don't know my calendar, knowing my birthday was the 24th. Tuesday, 26th, would be Thursday today. So I did watch Drag Race UK Season 6. Yes, great start. We will have a good time talking about that tomorrow in the early afternoon. If you're not available for that live, that's perfectly fine, but that doesn't give you an excuse to not watch the video on the playback. So I will be going live around, I believe, 1:30 or 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, which should be like 8 p.m. in the UK. 8 p.m. in the UK. So like it'll be still good time in my United Kingdom, folks. You know what I'm saying? So I will be doing it early in the afternoon tomorrow. I will be doing that review. I've already seen my reaction. I've already done it. I've already seen my reaction. What the hell? I've already edited. No, lies. I've already filmed my reaction. I'm going to edit it after this video, and we'll post it to Patreon. And then I will already, again, I'll be working tonight. God, I'll be working this whole weekend, but I'll be working tonight to get the screenshots for that. And then, of course, when I wake up in the morning, do global All-Stars reaction, but then go right to the review for UK, then edit the reaction for global, and then Saturday do global review. I'm off Sunday. I have not done anything for my birthday. I didn't do anything after the live video. I sat at home, and I didn't even order any food because I already got the corn dogs and the cake. So I sat at home. I took a shower, and I turned on my TV, and I played some video games and then went to sleep. I was a little sad for my birthday at the end of it, but it was nice to know that I spent some time with everybody. But I am one of those folks that wants to celebrate like with my people. So I don't know. It's just, I'll do it this weekend, but it was like the day of, and it was a Tuesday, and it was a work day, so I got it. But you know, wishful thinking. But yeah, still all is good over here. I still am thankful for my birthday and everything that took place. And yeah, we'll see what happens going on this weekend. But I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit down after that, but I did enjoy the day with y'all on YouTube. And I honestly am thankful for everybody that came through and all that good jazz. But this week has just been like a kind of blunt that. So anywho, let's go ahead and get this going and get this started today. I appreciate you so much for tuning in and being here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and start the show. Oh, if you also still want to drop me a tippy poo, maybe you missed my birthday, want to show me some extra love, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. All right. I need them to come by and look at my AC unit. Hold on. Okay. I wanted to get my share screen up and get into it today. Hope everyone's doing well and feeling blessed and not stressed. Okay. So we got a Lipsync LaLaPaRuza, and honestly, good times were had. I enjoyed every bit of it. It was a key. Like, not even lying. There is this gnat has somehow gotten into my house, and I'm trying not to lose my grip. Whew. This is why y'all be making me sick when you make me open this up. Do y'all hear that? I hope not. If you do, I'm going to try to keep going here, but I think that's my AC unit. Anyways, let's continue. All right. Moving forward, I want to stay focused here because my mind is like, as soon as this is done, I need to go right to UK and like get everything together because no breaks. All right. I'm hoping you didn't because I have my headphone in now, but hopefully I get that new one I put on my wish list here. But we'll start because also my laptop holder is broken. Everything's broken in my house, low key. It's all together by some tape. Okay, no, but let's go ahead and start the show because honestly, we begin this with some drama. And I was here for, was I here? Was I here for the foolery and I'm just here for it. I didn't expect that from this episode, like at all. I was like, okay, girl, nothing's going to happen. There ain't going to be nothing going down. You know, people are sad that Mama Bench, as they were saying, you know, pop star Bench was gone. The outfits really were her demise, if we're going to be honest, because it certainly wasn't the talent. But, you know, moving into the next day, the queens realized it is going to be a Lipsync LaLaPaRuza. You know, nobody wants to battle some of the girls up here, such as Maxi or Kiana, who have a reputation for being those girls. But, you know, Zimba has a fighter too. Angel also can, you know, throw a little down. Baby wasn't eliminated. Well, I mean, she almost was. But it's Tita and Mix who I'm concerned for. But I'm also like, we'll see, right? You know, we'll see when we get there. But this, within the first 5 minutes of the episode, oh dear. The first 5 minutes of the episode. If you are in the live chat right now, I want a voting score on 1s and 2s. And I think you know where I'm going with this because I am going to break this down because I've watched it several times. And I'm like, it's really one person who took this to another level and made it way more than it needed to be. Number 1, if you feel like Zimba did the most, Beeb. Took it way too personal, got really extra about it, and then flipped it on Mix for no fucking reason when she was playing. Or 2, Mix was being insensitive and was being super shady and very mean to Zimba Ding because, you know, she shared something the other day and I don't find that funny. Girl. Did I enjoy this? Yes. But let's be 100 here. I'm actually going to be on Mix's side for this. I'm not even going to side with Zimba. I thought Zimba did the absolute most. I was very annoyed by this little big-headed baby. I love her down, but I was like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Do you know where I got this from? It's no, girl, we don't care, but I'm just playing. Like literally within the first second, we're just kidding. Like not even let's breathe for 5 minutes and make you think I'm serious. It was very, we don't care. I'm just kidding. Turned up into another girl. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Number 1 was Zimba taking this too personally. And number 2, number 1 was Zimba taking it personally. Number 2 was Mix being insensitive. I can't agree with you twos. I love you, but I watched this all go down and I was like, girl, she was playing. Why is that a trend this season? I don't understand this. Like I'm confused at all of this really because this is the umpteenth time this season that somebody has gone, I'm just joking with you. Oh no, we're taking this seriously. Da 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 da. No, we're not. I'm keeping, listen, love y'all down. Keeping my opinion on this today. I was over here really annoyed with this fight because it was like, girl, what are we talking about today? Both are wrong. I don't see it. I don't see it. No, I don't know about both are wrong. Here's the thing. The other day, you tell the girls that you basically had your package given to you by your drag mother, right? Like that's it. Okay. So mind you, when she comes in the room and it's look at me, do you see what I'm wearing? Da, da, da. Oh, girl, we don't care, but I'm just kidding. It turns into something else. That's why if I'm mixed, I'm not about to sit here and have somebody tell me I'm wrong for this fucking argument because bitch wanted to act like, oh, okay, well, now we're going to turn this into something. What do you mean? Of course you can't afford such a thing, babe. And it's like, what are you talking about? So your joke back to me when I'm saying we don't care is, of course not. You can't afford this. But you just told us the other day that you couldn't afford your package for Drag Race. And now you want to play victim up in here. This is why I don't like it. This is why I didn't like that. Because I'm over here going, girl, I'm playing with you. You brought up this dress. I just said we didn't care. I was just kidding. Because it's like, you just did this whole little bit. But then it's like, huh? No, Sasha, I'm afraid I'm gonna back for anybody who's on that level. I'm just gonna argue y'all down on this one. The reason why I'm okay with her bringing it up on camera is because of the fact that she took it to this level of making it about being affording something. So you're telling me I can't afford clothes, but you just told me the other day that you couldn't afford your package and your mama gave you something. So which is it? So you can't throw out something like that. You can't. I'm not arguing with you. I'm having a conversation with the chat, but I'm reading your point of view and responding back to you. If you love arguing, that's your thing. I'm not doing that with you, Sasha. I love you, Sasha. I don't know if you want some other stuff with me today, but I'm just being real with you. You're not going to sit here and play this bullshit. Not talking to you, Sasha, just being clear. You're not going to do this bullshit of, oh, okay, so you can't say I can afford something, but you just told me that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what? Like, huh? Like how does that how do we correlate me being rude to you by you then telling me I can't afford something, but you just told me that you couldn't afford shit and now here you are. And I was just playing with you. And now you're trying to be a see you next Tuesday. This is the thing with Zimba, and I love her down. I love Zimba ding down. But when I tell you this girl don't know who she playing, she don't know what role she given. She do not victim or villain, pick one. That's how I feel this went down. Like you could have easily just let her slide on that whole girl, we don't care, whatever. Of course you don't care. You're not winning nothing. Left it there. Instead, you took something like you can't afford nothing, bitch, to then go into, okay, now I'm talking about you, but now we got a problem with that. That is my problem with it. Zimba is very sensitive, and she was ready to throw some shade and give a little something. And all of a sudden, now it's Yudi Pota's dress. So now it's almost like you're making fun of Yudi Pota. I'm like, what? Like this, I couldn't do it. I'm Tita in this argument. I wouldn't have wanted to say anything. And I'm also looking at Mix like, why are you still talking to her? See, Simon, this is how I'm looking at it. You couldn't afford this. Well, you didn't afford your package. That's none of your business. Huh? Like, wait. Sasha, we're good. No worries, baby. I'm just saying for me, I am so in a feel of my Libra that I can't even see number 2 as an option because I was watching this going like, Zimba, are you not, do you not see what's happening? Like you're trying to turn it back on her. Like she was so wrong for doing that. And it's like, you can't do that. My sister is an Aries, so we get along. No worries. Y'all butt heads though. Y'all like to butt heads though. Y'all like to be stubborn. My sister will take that. She will. I have a family full of Aries and Tauruses. I was the only Libra, so it's been fun. Trust me. Lots of Earth signs. Maxie in this was kind of funny with the, well, how much was your dress? I love how that was also being asked. Well, how much was it? Because she didn't know. She didn't know. That's the gag. You're gonna tell this girl that she couldn't afford the dress, but then she talks about your package. Then you were like, "What do you mean?" And Mix is like, "Girl, don't play dumb," because that means everybody was there for this. Do you see why no one jumped to Zimba Ding's defense? Because everybody was in the room when she told everyone this. You're acting clueless, girl. Yet you admitted it at the hotel last night. Like everybody was in the room. Then it's Brigading is my mother. That part killed me. Brigading is my mother. Like it was almost to imply, oh, Mix, are you saying it's wrong for my drag mother to support their drag daughter? I love you can afford clothes, girl. I can't afford clothes. You just said she couldn't afford that. You just said, honey, you can't, girl, you can't read. You can't read the doll. You can't read the doll. You can beat her in a lip sync. You can't read her. You can lip sync though. See, you know what I'm saying, Meaty bro? It just was such a weird. It was like, why are we doing this? That I think that was where my point of this argument is really where it's at. It's kind of like, what are we doing? You came in here, you wanted to be kind of, cutesy ootsy. Look at my dress, look at me. Someone made a joke because you were doing an attention moment, which is true, and that you do that. It's okay. But like you then went somewhere with it because someone cacked you a little bit by making it about money. And so when you just talked about money the other day, she's like, oh, okay, girl, since you're going to do that and you're going to call me poor up in here, let's talk about poor. And now it's, oh, how dare you? You can't read. You can't get in the room and you can't back and forth it because you're going to take it way too personal. And then we're going to have to apologize to you when she was just cacking you. Because I was watching Mix like fighting for her life. Like literally, how am I not going to look bad in this situation? Because she's really trying to make me look bad. Yeah, she was very much trying to make you look bad, sister. I'm going to be real. Love you, Zimba. But I was like, this thing, you started this. You literally started the whole thing. Oh, it's so why do you care if I pay for my costume? I'm like, but you just said she. We were just joking about it the night before, and now today it's something serious. Yeah. So you're okay. So with that logic, she could have said that, and then Mix can't say anything. Is that the logic that we're applying to this? So you can really pull it in. But if Mix already knew ahead of time Zimba's whole package was not out of her own pocket, then it should have been clear right away that you can't afford this was a joke. Says the girl who doesn't have her own package is the response for the you can't afford this. So if they were like Mix was just saying, joking about that the other day with her not having her own package, why is it now serious? See, that's where you miss me. Where it's now, okay, if it was actually a joke with the you can't afford this, then why can't Mix return it back with the, you're of all people are talking about it. I'm just saying. that feels very, she's now making it a personal thing that hurt her when in reality they talked about it and it didn't seem that deep and heavy. But then the next day when we're having this whole moment and it's now return, it's, oh, now it's serious. This is why I was like, I know, and I watched Untucked too, and I'm explaining myself for me watching Untucked as well. I'm more on Mixed side than Zimba's side. I think Zimba is personally a little sensitive in reference for this. Even the whole point of view when we got to Untucked and Mix was like, I've done so many things for the girls and this, that, and the other. And girls actually agreed with her in their notes. But when we were watching the main episode, it was like, well, bitch, who are you talking about? And then people online, of course, were like, yeah, I mean, Maxie's done things too, and everybody else has their own platform, but Mix has done a lot for the community. So I'm not missing anything. I just want that to be clear. I'm watching the show just like you. I have a different point of view, maybe, than you. But to me, I'm watching somebody that basically wanted to throw a little cack, and then she wasn't ready for it. I mean, the thing is that I kind of Pell, I'm noticing this from the last Untucked. And I know Kiana was kind of like, okay, girl, you didn't need to tell her she wasn't doing good that day. You know what I mean? But it was the way she kind of carried it a little bit. And it's like, okay, some stuff is just light work, right? But then some things can actually affect people. And then you ask yourself, does it really need to be addressed? Do we need to talk about it so that way we can move on? Or is it actually something extremely petty? You know? So for me, I'm like, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Don't open your mouth and say, ah, bitch, I got feet. And I like to put feet in mouth. Wait a minute. Not like that, but I'm just referring to when someone, if you want to read, okay, let's read, girl. There are no limits. There are no, you can't say this because like that happened. Nah, bitch, you want to be funny? All right, let's be funny. Let's really make a joke. Ha ha. I'm Nelson Muntz in this bitch. I am the bully. I'll be her. And so for me, that's why I'm like, it is what it is. But you know, I still had a good time. It was good TV. And you know what happened? Nobody sent hateful messages to any of these girls after their tiff. And if you did, what is wrong with you? But like, I'm just saying, there can be a disagreement on the show and nobody receives horrible, hateful messages outside of it. It's possible. But if y'all sent something to either of them, that's weird. It's a TV show. And I love someone made this tweet thinking they were doing the thing for all those saying it's just a TV show. Think about this. No, think about a therapist. Think about actually getting some fucking help. Thinking about really focusing on what internal work you need to do so that whatever you're watching on a fucking TV show doesn't totally deep dive you into a spiral of losing your fucking mind. That's weird. You may hate me for saying it, but it's the truth. Ain't nothing on that goddamn television should be rocking your world that way unless it actually has to do with something in your fucking state government, city government, or country's policies, period. So miss me with the rest of it. I read something online. Here, girl, looked at the profile, said, bitch, what are you talking about? You don't even got your titties up. What you mean? What are you talking about? Huh? Like, Jesus. I love how people used to weaponize that word fun. Y'all don't want to have fun no more. And that's literally what everyone is doing. Like, relegate. You can't have it this way. You can't say that. I love y'all. Don't ever get it twisted. I love this show. I love this franchise. I love drag. I love my community, regardless of what color, what background you have, whatever you identify. I love everybody as much as it is. There are some hoes that hate me. They can get it when they can get it. But like at the end of the day, like nothing is worth it if you really think about it. Like for me, it's just not worth it. Like arguing. Someone did that on me for Twitter this today. Tried to do some little quote tweet with me, girl, trying to start. So I was like, just block, girl. I don't have time for this. I don't want to engage back with that. Like, who woke up this morning and said, let's have an argument? No. You know, she's young. That baby's got a lot of heart. She will have maybe a reality check come together. This is one of my favorite things. Because that's the Pi arms. Like Angel does it, but Pi used to do that. Let me, you know. Oh no, I like Zumba though. I'm here for her being a fool sometimes when it comes to these situations. I do get that, with Mix, I see Mix wanting to have fun and be light in this moment, but and mind you, Mix has also been on the opposite side of this, where Mix has taken things way too personal too. So it's not like it's one road here. If I'm gonna be, let's just be real. This is the Libras cooked in. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody but Tita, and I maybe would say Maxi, at some sort of level in this competition, has like had an emotional moment where they need to either check themselves or like a reality check comes and then hits them a little bit hard. For example, Kiana was running the game for quite some time and the girls found her unstoppable, but she's been safe for some amount. She's been safe, and then she recently had to fight for her life. You know what I'm saying? So she's been humbled in her greeting. She's a beast, but also she's not completely undefeatable. Zimba, strong competitor. She's one of those folks that is always this close but doesn't get there sometimes. She's this close. It's not happening. Tita is somebody who we all can see is right there, should be having wins, should be doing this sort of situation. Mama should have something, but she's fighting the good fight. She's staying the course and she's playing the long game. Mix is very analytical and sometimes an overthinker. Oh, I so relate to that. Very much an overthinker, but also someone who has everything set up to go. And sometimes that can work against them because they're overly prepared for for the situations that may not require what was needed to be done. You know what I mean? And Angel, while a free spirit, is so infectious and enjoyable, will that be something that hinders them in the long run towards the end of the competition if they can't focus when it's time to really focus? We see them pull out the stunts. We see them pull out their power and their charisma, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty and the real numbers, like, will they be able to step up to it? I think when I look at this competition so far and I think about what is ahead, I find that Tita and Maxi, for me, if I saw them in a top two, I'd believe it. I believe it. I think Tita deserves way more. I think Maxi's gotten a good amount of wins, but also Maxi has proven themselves. So it's not completely like unfounded. It's not like I'm watching season 3 of Drag Race Hispania. Okay. It's not like that. I sat through a whole season of Ornella Gongora not getting one win and getting to the finale. I'll never forgive them for how they did Ornella. I will never get over that. I love her so much. I will never get over that. I'm still not good. Still not good. Still haven't been good. Sorry. Oh, don't like. No shade to Petita, but Paquita was really done dirty that season. I couldn't do it. And then All Stars, it was a further smack in the face, and I was just like, it was a lot. I don't want to take out the frustration, and I don't want to do it on like Petita, but like we can talk about it because Miss Mama was acting like, I don't know why. Like, like, remember when she was like, I don't know why you're alive. I was like, oh my God, what do you mean you don't see? Like, what do you mean? There would be times you didn't win the challenge, but your runway would be amazing. I don't know. She won. It's good for her. That season really hurt my spirit. You started late today, Mama. I started at 7:09. I was like 6 minutes late, 6, 7 minutes late, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 minutes late, not too late. But no, we're still here 30 minutes into this actually, I should say we're 20 minutes into this because I did a lot of talking prior. Because this was a good part and we had a lot to talk about with this little argument. It was cute. I don't pay for my costumes, babe. Why did you need to say that we can't afford that? girl, I'm just showing off this. How much is that anyways? Maxie was so messy. Because this is from Udipota. I said, okay, but Zimba, the thing is that you were just showing off it, which is fine. They were just cacking you a little bit to say, we don't care. Just kidding. Like, continue. Go ahead and say what you're going to say. You then bring up, you can't afford it. This is why we're here. Because then she going to bring up something that you said the other day while you were making a statement about that. And now it's like, well, you, it's this is just one of those moments where it's like, oh my God. I'm Tita, baby. I am. Please. I'd have had my mouth closed. I would not have been interjecting in this. Those two would have just went on. And I just would have sat there like, wow. Because there's no way we're arguing about this. Tita, did you know that it was perfectly put on your face? Did Tita know this? Like, bitch, the way that the fan is cut is right there with Tita's face. Like, it's perfect. It just needs to be moved over just a little bit and it'd be straight, but like, oh my God, so funny. Right, calling me poor and you wearing somebody else's clothes. Now that probably would have been my response. Like, girl, you saying I can't afford that, but whose outfit is that? Because you didn't pay for it. But you saying I can't pay for that? You saying I can't afford it? Let's turn it around. Turn it around. Tita was correct in the situation when it comes to how this fight went down, if you really want to do it. Also, Zimba, that was so passive and that, like, God bless you, you can afford one thing. I'm like, now I know you're a Christian. Bless you, dear heart. Lord, God does not like that. When you do shit like that, bring him into your pettiness. Don't do that. God bless you for you being able to. Don't do that. Don't bring him in this. Don't bring him in it. You leave him with your not. You leave that to Lucifer. Okay. Oh my goodness, it was funny though. I still enjoyed this little petty argument, but it was. I'm Tita. She's like, girl, you're taking it way too seriously and personally again, just like with the whole Kiana thing. It's like you taking it way too deep. And I love this. And I said, I'm going to have to hold this to my chest. The one who snaps first loses. They also say the one that walkaways wins too. Even though people are like, no, you should be sitting there to stay for that. It's like, girl, when you don't engage, though, honey, when you do not engage, oh, that will eat somebody up. You have seen people walk away from stuff and you've seen people like go after them because they want them to engage with them. Like, no, you're gonna give me something. It's like, I'm not, because it's not worth it. Girl, I think something happened recently with me. It was me, Dooley, and another friend of mine, and some guy tried to start to argue with me at the bar over nothing. He was bringing up me being light-skinned as a privilege. Like, I hadn't done anything. I was just sitting there, but he wasn't going to acknowledge my presence with my friends because he didn't see me as a person because I was light-skinned. And it was like, okay, girl, you may think that I think I'm above you because of that, because, again, how people act out here in the South, but I wasn't. So we were just engaging the conversation. And I remember I like said something because he was speaking to the group and he stops the whole thing to be like, what you know about all that? And my friends were looking at him like, oh, this is about to be what it is. And so he started to get like, kind of like, I'm gonna do all that with you. And I kept looking at him like, are you okay? Like, it wasn't like, I'm not, oh no, not New Year's DW. That was another situation where somebody started with me. FYI, people like to try me. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm cute. Whatever. I was with Dooley when that happened, DW. That was a New Year's. That was outside of Crocker's. And it was like, because Dooley was out here like, I forget what it was, but it was like last year. And that guy was just being really gross. And I was just like, But no, I ended up just being like, okay, so or did you want to do something? And no, they didn't want to do it. Me, Troy, and Jeff. Okay. Yeah, no, that was the other situation from that other person who is really weird every time he sees me. That guy always is mean mugging me every time he sees me. I'm like, you want to talk about it? No, okay. I'll let you be a fan from the side. No, this is another situation with Dooley later on and somebody else. And it was just one of those moments where I was like, it's not worth it. It's the club. Like, I'm not going to argue with you. There's police right over here. You just want to make a scene. You think you're going to do something. Like, what are we doing today? So ended up walking away from the moment, and his friend had to come pull him together to calm him down. Dooley's just laughing at me, talking about Matthew. I was like, oh, I would have tapped him if you wanted it, but like, it's not necessary. It's not really that deep, like it's not really there. But thank you. Catch you there, friend. What are you talking about, Tita? I'm just talking about something that happened a while ago that was with Dooley and Layron specifically. You weren't there for that. That was like that was a weird night. That was a while ago too. It was like, yeah, you weren't there that night because Troy and Jeff weren't there. Because if they were there, that definitely would not have gone down. But moving forward, the Chabo super chat. Okay, I was like, what? All right, moving on. This was just weird. I love that for you. I love that for you. I said to myself, what if they end up lip syncing at the end of the episode? What if they're in the bottom two? What would the chances be? Thank you to Drag Race Philippines for that storytelling. I appreciate it. They started off the episode arguing, and then they had to settle it in a lip sync. Not really, but really. Like, even in the mini challenge, did the most. I thought of their face. I was like, oh, okay. Kind of loved it. Chabo, thank you so much for the super chat. I will save my St. Lucian comments for your UK review. Oh, well, I know you were happy. Got 2 St. Lucian sisters up in there. I said, I ain't seen RuPaul acknowledge that many Black people in so Matthew, disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions by MattyRants, the program participants, also the personal views, and don't affect the opinions of everyone on the planet. No hate should be sent to India shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude and grab the elevations and strap because Matty's a talker. You may be here for a while. Whew. So Mama Powell stepped into the workroom to introduce the mini challenge. I love this outfit, by the way. I mean, chocolate. I was like, oh, they're making a thing out of this. I was like, oh, I was shocked. Maybe because they both saw the flag, St. Lucian dress, and they assumed like they must be from the same place. Yeah, it's got to be that. Oh, no, we're going to have a good time tomorrow talking about UK. Because I said, oh, not only was this episode entertaining, but they're being shady too, just like Philippines. I said, whoever is in charge of the storytelling on episode 1, you did a very good job. I was like, okay, so that's 2 franchises right now that aren't shite. Okay. I was like, all right, we'll see it. I said, release the slaves, got that Rihanna wig on, and I was cackling. I'm sorry. I was like, bitch, that lady came out in that red wig. Show me like, is it? I got to sing like Rihanna. Hold on. You gotta bring, it's all up here. So you got to show, if you're not showing the dome, you're not singing like baby girl, okay? You got to show this, you got to get the whole deck, the whole sunroof, all right? Okay. I just wanted to stare at this picture. I'm sorry. Oh, they said getting sexy quick drag. Oh. So Smash the Pot. This is a fun game. So is there normally like candy in this? Because this is giving pinata teas, but I also would be really scared to smash a clay pot. So for my Filipinos out here in the live chat, I was very intrigued by this game, but I also was concerned because I was like, is it a clay pot? If it is it a long ass stick so that no one fucks their face up? Because like, what if it falls with shards and shit? Am I just thinking like an American right now that needs like lots of antibacterial soap and moisturizer? Live, excuse me? I played this game as a kid, but they put coins and live frogs in my birthday pot. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Give me a second. All right. All right. All right. I'm sorry. The visual is what made me start to have a moment, and that is why chocolate. I had to step away for a second here because, like, I just got the visual in my head of you hitting this pot and seeing somebody's frog fly across. That's not funny, but like, yo, I didn't want to be laughing too hard because I was, whoa, I'm crying. I'm sorry, that visual would cack me. If I was sitting there and this baby swung a stick at a clay pot and frogs flew, Magnolia with Tom Cruise would never, could never. A whole list. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to giggle, but that cacked me. I would have been happy for the chocolates, but like, I swear to God, if I saw some frogs flying out, bitch, I would have lost my shit. I would have been laughing, but also horrified at the same time because it'd have been like, what is happening here? But like, oh my God, that would freak me out. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh, I hope they weren't. Oh, I'm like, what kind of frogs? Now I'm invested. Like, what kind of frogs? Were they dwarf frogs you get that go into aquariums? Were they actual, like, not bull? I can imagine bullfrogs. The pot's kind of small. Oh my God, that would scare the fuck out of me. Okay. Whew. All right. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you sharing your story. That got me. Woo! Okay. Smashing the pot that can have many things in it. Coins, candy, frogs. More candy can be in there. Either way, you're smashing a pot. God bless them. This was fun. This is, very pinata energy for me. I'm always here for it. Spin me around 3 times and let me smack somebody. I'm really here for it. The pots are usually bigger. Okay, that was my next question. Because when I was like, this is so small. Like, how would you, bitch, I would be worried about hurting people. Because I'm going to swing now. I want to break the damn thing. You know what I mean? So if it's clay and you get, that scares me. But, fun game. I'd be scared of that clay shit falling. That stuff could hurt. But maybe if it's like not too high up, it's probably not that bad either way. Flour and candy. Chocolate frogs. That reminds me of Harry Potter to JK. But that reminds me of those chocolate frogs they get in the book. This was fun though. Tita baby had a good time. I'm sorry, this is scary. I couldn't be the pit crew in moments like these. It couldn't be me, y'all. I couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. Like, bitch, you just swinging. Like, please don't hit me. I've gotten hit by a stick before at a birthday party when they had a pinata, and it's not fun times. Definitely in the back of my head, thank God. But like, bitch, that boy came out, wing, wing, wing. We're like, everyone's running because he just came out swinging. He knew where it was. I hate when people know where the damn thing is. They just come out, start swinging at everybody. It's like, bitch. Either way, I thought this was fun. The bots are quite brittle and shards are not sharp even if they shatter. Okay, that's okay. That's good. My main concern is for the babies, for the children, because my God. Oh, that's good though. Yeah, if this was something in America, that's why we have the pinatas, but let us do some pot stuff like that, baby. Our dumbasses. Well, we got a glass pot and it was a birthday party and I couldn't find any and I found it in my son's room and I put candy in it thinking it was a great idea. And all of a sudden when it smashed it, all the kids' eyes just were gouged by all the glass shards and stuff. And I just didn't know what to do. I saw the game. They do it in the Philippines. I thought, why not here? We can't do anything here. Yeah, it's very that. You know, like how everyone saw the ice bucket challenge and then didn't realize it was for ALS, but they just thought it was a fun thing to just throw that on there. It's like, really, bitch? Like, okay. Because, right. Cardboard and paper only. That won't be recycled, by the way, Michaela. Thank you. That won't be recycled, by the way. It won't. Will it? Do you recycle? Yes, it's me, 23. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Happy belated birthday, Maddie. I hope you had an awesome B-day. It was a day that I woke up and I was thankful to be alive and I was thankful to spend with y'all. I'm hoping that I can do something this weekend to really like celebrate my birthday though, because I did just stay in the house. Can I tell you like 3 things I bought though for my birthday for myself? Well, not for my, well, 2 things I bought for myself. The other thing I did. Okay, first thing I did was make sure I had Mario Party Super, the new one that's coming out, Jamboree. I got that. And I bought the Nintendo vouchers because I didn't realize it's cheaper to buy the games digitally through the vouchers than it is to just buy them solely by itself. I was like, oh, so if I only pay this much for the vouchers, I'm not paying the extra tax for the other games. I just get it for free. Bet. Well, not for free, but more for a discount. So I got that. And then because I have the Princess Peach game on my list and I didn't want to double buy it in case someone got it for me, I was like, I can't buy that game. Y'all are going to hate me because I totally stopped playing and I was like, I'm not playing this game anymore. It's not fun. I ended up buying Pokemon Scarlet and I already had it, but I never beat Scarlet. I beat Violet. I bought Scarlet and then I bought the DLC because I never played the DLC. And so I just started my Pokemon journey all over again. I started all over again and I said, and I'm literally doing this like a Nuzlocke. I am not looking up any pointers. I'm not looking up how to do anything this time. Like the last time I was doing all kinds of like look up everything. I am going in, just grabbing whatever Pokemon I grab. I am literally just playing the game like that. I am going in fully just trying to just let be. And it's weird playing it right now, but like I'm enjoying it, but it's weird because I want to look shit up and I have to stop myself every time. I'm like, okay, I don't get, nope, Matt, figure it out. I'm playing the game fully solo, no help. I do need shiny assistance because I really want to find a shiny. But other than that, that's what I've done. Oh, and then I bought the cat gift for them. I bought them that little cat donut thingy. And that's literally what I've spent my money on. And also, I have not ordered out. Every day I wanted to order out, I haven't ordered out. It's madness. I have food in my refrigerator. I'm trying to be better. Y'all know I'm trying to be better. So we're working on it. But yes, that's what I've spent so far. But this weekend, I want to do something. Oh, and I went to the movies. What am I talking about? I took myself to the movies. I did that I saw The Substance. Yeah, I saw The Substance, and I had a free popcorn. Shout out to AMC. Thank you. I had a free popcorn for my birthday, so all I did was pay $7 for the drink, and then I have a movie pass, so I didn't have to pay for the movie. I'm being smart. Yeah, so I saw The Substance, and that was great. I got those games. They were like on sale. I paid bills. That's what I did for my birthday. And I got something for my cats. Yeah. Yeah, so this weekend I want to do something game-wise. I want to go to like an adult arcade or something, and then I want to just do a Sunday. I will not be live. I want to go to drag brunch, and I want to day drink. I have been on a diet. I have been working out. I'm 161 in my pounds. I'm like, fuck it. I am about to eat. I'm about to drink. I'm about to be merry. Okay, so yes, my Sunday, I will be out there having a very undemure, unmindful time. Period. No, very undemure, very not mindful. But I was demure and mindful for this week. That I was. But this weekend, I want to be ignorant and stupid. I do. I haven't had it. I'm older now. I'm not 40 yet, but I'm closer now. That makes me go, oh, I want to celebrate. I have not seen the most recent episode of Agatha All Along, but I will more than likely be watching after this. So don't spoil anything. I haven't seen this week's episode. Oh my gosh, hold on. Wait, are y'all in the hamper? Hold on. Oh, okay. Yes, I have played Arceus. I have beaten Arceus to its full capacity, and I love that game. It is actually, even as somebody who played Pokemon from the OG days, because I had a Game Boy and I had Red and Blue and all that. I played before some of y'all were even born. Arceus is the best they've done. They have to, the new Arceus that's coming out, they just need to fix a couple of things I didn't like about that one. But Arceus is one of the best games I've ever created. It's one of the most creative ways of doing Pokemon. Such a good game. Loved it so much. I'm like, I want to be a ninja. I liked it. I'll be here for it. Other super chat, Alexander, thank you, babes. Also, OMG, they didn't F up throwing. Wait. Oh, EP. Okay. That's why I was like, how they didn't throw up anybody. Yeah, they didn't throw anybody up this episode. That is the first time. This is the first time. This has to be, right? It's the first time. The Alarma, they didn't throw nobody in the air and try to get the chiropractor involved. Yeah. Kiana says they put soup. Thank you. Hey, Daniel, thank you so much for the birthday love too. But also, what? Because I remember the birthday love you sent me on PayPal. You weren't here for the birthday, but thank you, baby. What? Can you imagine hitting the pot and soup comes out? I would never play that game. You feel me? I would just watch people play it just to see what would come out of it, and then would be mad if it was money. Like, damn, that was the one time they put something cool in there. I'm not playing this damn game. Also, what was Zimbading thinking with these breasted D's? What's going on here, sweetie? Whose breast bib is this? Who does it belong to? You don't have the weight to hold it. Not them tits. That breast bib was doing other things. I said, oh my God, this girl here, I can't do her. So funny. It was just holding her down. I didn't take any other pictures of Kiana because these are the only ones that we need to see. I said, baby girl. Baby girl. Like, tell us that the floor is dirty. Like, tell us you never want to be on the ground. Just tell us that you like to be in the air. I'm like, oh, I would never put these on ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never. Never. I know my body as a bottom, but I also know my body in being a 38-year-old officially 2 days ago. No, absolutely not. Who? She's working at the pyramid tonight. Those heels make my ankles just start to vibrate. Oh, my goodness gracious. I thought Angel, like, walking up and testing it was so cute. I was like, come on, bitch. She's so funny. But this was a cute little mini challenge. I enjoyed it all. It was fun. Like, again, they always have a good time. And I love this energy from this cast and the season. Mick Chanel wins the mini challenge. She was the quickest to hit it. I think it was it Mix? Yeah, it was Mix. Mix is the one that was like, they looked like testicles or balls. They did look like testicles at one point in time because they were sitting low, baby. Speaking of Pokemon, Gen 2 is reportedly going to be based on Australia and New Zealand and switch to game. Well, I hope that they fix the issues that are in Scarlet and Violet, because after picking it back up, since I haven't played it in almost over a year, true story, it's been almost a year since I played it. Seeing those graphic issues, oh my God, it's so bad. I'm like, y'all, this is a finished game. In the NPCs, like, what? Like, and it's not all the NPCs. It's like the larger part of the crowd is like, and then there's one that's really fluid moving, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm hoping they fix that for the future games. There's too much money going into Game Freak for that to be a thing. Oh, Matthew. I've been so busy today, I forgot to add in the judges' looks. And I have them here. Hold on, let me get them sent. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, Matthew. I got this one look and I told myself to put it in the slideshow and I forgot to do it. Crap on a spatula. Okay, pull this back up. Let me get it up. Mama Powell's dress was gorgeous, but the judges in general were giving this week. Even John Santos and his PJs I enjoyed them. They're probably not PJs, but I feel like wherever he's going to go, there is definitely going to be acid on the table. First of all, BJ, the androgyny factor of it all, the porcelain doll face with the hair, I was like, wow, BJ is chewing up. Callie Karen always eats. The end. Okay. Headpiece was right. Dress is giving. Mother is serving. The hair is everything. Mama Pow, chew, chew, chew. This is everything. Love, 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 love it all. Jiggly, you bald-headed scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the back. G'd up, weaved up. Ain't got no, okay, I'm sorry. No, listen. Jiggly, you look good, sister. I saw the evil eye necklace and everything. I was like, okay. Yeah. And then there's John. And then there's John Santos. BJ had something, gave him androgyny. Then you got Cal and Karen Lobster top of the Mama Pow was serving looks in them. Jiggly's bald head was giving it a plum. And then there's John. And then there's John Santos. They don't give me enough credit. I know. It's okay. They don't give me enough credit. They don't. That was brilliant. I'm sorry. If y'all don't get the mod reference, then we're not doing it today. We're not doing it today. Sorry. Off the top of my head, as usual, Matthew. But yes, I enjoyed the judges' looks I thought they were giving this week. There are no runway looks. There is a very a sparsely decorated apartment of a Speedo, if you will. It doesn't look like there's a lot of furniture in there, if you will, but still the body is bodying. But we got balls being rolled around, and you already know this is Lipsync LaLaPaRuza. It's basically if someone's ball gets picked, they get to choose the queen gets to choose the song, they lip sync against that queen, and if the queen wins, they go to the back, which is considered a win. And if they are then not the winner of said lip sync, they have to go into the next round where there will be a twist to then possibly have to lip sync for your life, and whoever then loses goes home. Oh. Okay. Well, all right. Good to know they're a grower and not a shower. And there's nothing wrong with you, whatever size you are. God bless you, all penises everywhere, whatever you, wide or small, long and thick, short and tall, whatever. And our vaginas too. Deep and wide, tight and short, whatever it be, we love you. Or both if you think, because there are things as two in once. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure everybody was covered because I can see somebody with some energy giving, I'm angry. Arr. It's like, okay, baby, bless you. Did I just give like a bedtime song for penises? And yeah, I did. A little late for it, but here you go. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Help me, God. Do me a favor and hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Deep and wide, deep and it's deep and wide, deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide, wide and deep, wide and deep. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. And then it goes into like, oh my gosh. Okay. But you got to know when it comes to like the songs in church that were very for everybody kind of music, you know, this is the I like to call it it's really, they do it in black churches too, but not all black churches. It's mostly white churches that I've been to have done the song, but there are certain black churches that do it but add a little extra. And it's my God is an awesome God he raised from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. They be singing that shit on the way to burn people's houses down and stuff with crosses and things like that. Really in that a gag. But anywho, thank you so much for tuning in today. Like, share and subscribe, become part of this Rare Pack family. Don't confuse Christianity with hate. Some people do. We appreciate you so much for being here today. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, become part of this Rare Pack family. Cameron, there's always that one guy with the belt that doesn't match his pants or shoes or anything on his outfit, and it's giving Crust of the Lust that's always offbeat with the clap to that song. Our God is awesome. Oh, he's never on beat. I don't know how to not be on beat, but he's always that one clap off. You're like, man, if you don't just shut up. Because the song goes on forever. But then there's what is it? He came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the cross. My debt to pay from the grave to the cross. From the grave to the cross to the sky. Lord, I live today, my heart. Lord, I love to sing your praises. Yeah. Grew up in the church, honey. That shit is instilled. There are certain songs I will never forget. I'll never let it go. They will always be inside of me, honey. Because heaven, or you got to do one of the That's right. Listen, hey, Zimbading's a Christian now. They know this music. All right. Come on, bring them in. Stop your giving me church PTSD. This is a church where you're also included, okay? You're also included. In my church, you would never feel low, baby. For real. Matty, if given the chance, which queens would you pair in the lip sync battle? I would have made Maxie and Angel battle each other. I would have made Zimba and Mix do it right then and there. And then I would have had Tita go against Kiana. Yeah. Cause like imagine if Tita beat Kiana in the lip sync too. Like she was doing all that for adrenaline, and then Tita did what she did, and they said Tita what? Oh, that would be a cack. Or another song that they would give her. I think that would have been a nasty one. Because it would have been one of those moments when Kiana like will have like, not to say that she needs to be humbled, but it would be a moment to see that. You know what I mean? It'd be a moment because Tita would be working. And we'll get to Tita, because when I say I was proud of my bitch, she's the only girl that didn't take off her wig too. She's the only one that kept her little nasty little wig. Everybody else looked crazy. You know, they all wore a little Tita wig, but Tita said, "This is my brand, bitch, and I'm not taking this wig off." Didn't even take off wig, took off an outfit. Lord, his chest is perfect. But Tita Baby was chosen first, and then she had to choose who they would lip sync against. And I love how she did this. She needs to go, so there can only be one host here. They're like, who are you talking about, Mama Pow? She said, yes, I'm choosing Mama Pow. That was funny. But it was like, no, I'm choosing Mix Chanel. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. Now, I wanted Mix Chanel to lip sync first so we could get rid of this hair, because I just knew this wasn't going to be her actual lip sync wig. I was wondering why everybody was so, determined to wear shitty wigs to show that they're going to reveal. There's no way you're going to keep that on. Like, there's no way we believe that you, Zimba Ding, anybody. I was like, that can't be the beginning to where that's going to be your end wig. There's no way. There's no way. Everybody was a little Orphan Annie wig. Everybody. It was Ice Ozempic Spice back there with Zimba Ding, okay? It was very Ice Spice with no black friends. Ice Spice, if she didn't claim that she had a black father because she doesn't have, Matthew, whoop, whoop, whoop. They said that man was not from Africa. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So Mix chooses Adrenaline, and I love that her reasoning in Untucked was, well, because I wanted that song to be taken out of the wheelhouse. Which I'm like, okay, that does kind of make sense if you don't want to do a real heavy up-tempo number at the end. At the same time, I also think, no, you chose that song because you thought Tita wasn't going to get you. You thought that you could outdance her. That's the thing. Let's be real. You thought you could outdance her. I love that reasoning. I just want to take the song out the bracket. No. I think it's a little bit more of column A than column B. I think you thought you could chew her up to this because she's not a dancer. Chris, thank you so much for super chat. Happy belated birthday, Maddie. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you tuning in today and listening to me have a long conversation of 90-minute proportions about Drag Race Philippines Season 3. Episode 8, Lipsync LaLaPaRuza. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, and subscribe now that you're in the door. If you want to leave me a tip in my jar, it is my birthday week. My birthday was Tuesday, in case you missed it. If you want to drop me a little bit of love, it goes a long, long way. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants, Catch Up MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Water break. Lolo, that ending was weird. Can I get it to go? Oh. I was like, when did the song ever end like that? I was like, when did the song ever end like that? Can I get it to go? Oh, everyone dying. I was like, oh my gosh, someone unplugged the game. What's happening here? Think about the world, man. Think about, you're gonna either love me or hate me for Drag Race UK. Bitch, tell me why Marmalade's cabaret performance reminded me of Pops from the regular show during the rap battle. If you know the episode, you know what I'm talking about. I swear to God, she was Pops. Jolly good show. Oh my God. The only thing I could think about was Pops from the regular show with fancy things do for explain. I was weak watching that. I was weak. I swear someone's going to steal my joke. I told it to you first today. Don't let no one steal that from me. Please don't let no one steal that from me, bitch. Jolly good show. It's very bad. I was weak. Okay, we'll get there tomorrow. Oh, Benson. Oh man, I'm gonna have a blast tomorrow because there are a lot of people who remind me of folks from that season. A lot of different references. I was having a field day of like watching and going, oh, I know exactly who she reminds me of. I know exactly what cartoon character that is. I know exactly where this is going. I'm gonna have a field day with UK this year. Whew, okay. Give me one shot of adrenaline. I haven't edited it yet, but once this video is over, I will have it edited and posted. But like, okay, Riley, don't make me do it, right? Okay, but like, right? Okay. Riley, we're not going to do that, but like, you're saying reminds you of, but like, okay. I'll help you out. Lavoie reminds me so much of Michael Beruli, but like that one episode of Family Guy when Brian and Stewie were going back and trying to change things and their future selves had to come back and tell them not to do stuff. Okay, because Lavoie would be like from the future telling Michael Beruli not to do stuff so it doesn't ruin their future. Got it. Bet. Okay, cool. That's what we said. Next, let's go. Tita Baby won the first 15 seconds. I'm sorry, that lady ate you up with this wrap dress with a belt, bitch, and this wig. I hate it for you, Mix. I love you down. But like this Tita Baby chewed you up. Low key. Love you, sister. There were parts of the song that you weren't even doing the words, and I was confused. I'm like, you don't know the song? You sure know the song? Because there was this, give me one shot. And then you'll see Mix like not do the words. And I'm like, okay, huh? And then her shot was different. Like Tita was actually like, if you saw the Succession, if you saw the Substance, then Tita was giving me flashbacks to that movie. I was like, oh, bitch. I highly recommend that movie. I think it's my favorite film of the year. It's my favorite horror movie of the year for sure. But yeah, that was my kind of wild. Yeah, that I thought that Tita ate it up. That girl lady had the same fucking wig on, took off her little dress, had this outfit underneath, and straight up was serving face. Tita kept on like Pulp Fictioning herself. Mix is like taking a shot of vodka. Like she was holding up the glass and doing the shake. Like I'm over here like, give me one shot. This doesn't have the same effect as that doesn't. It doesn't do it for me. I mean, the wig already is atrocity, but like I was like, okay, here we go. And I said, we're gonna have a reveal soon, and she'll pump it up. But I was like, Tita is chewing her up. They're giving her all this close-up camera time. She does the wig reveal. The camera's already panning in this direction. She then remembers that she is shooting herself up, so she makes noises. If this picture was taken out of context, Tita Baby has jumped from a building and she thinks she'll land on the dope splat. She's dead. Moving forward, taken more out of context, kaiju. Forward. I'm sorry. See, listen, Mix, you over there doing a Huey, Dewey, and Louie duck walk. Tita out here doing this. Let me do Tita real quick. And I'm sitting here like I'm over here going, if this had been anybody else, not necessarily, there are a couple people who could do what Tita did and still walk through it. That may not have translated well, and everyone had been like, Mix is starving. But we're watching Tita fight. And I think it's because I also have seen Mix do these moves before, and I've already been a witness to their repertoire of tricks that they can pull out, that this version I'm seeing of Tita go in and being something different and much of a character, like I was more into it than what Mix was doing. I was like, okay, this is the typical run. I got it. We're gonna do this, girl. But I was over there watching Tita, that mouth go one shot, like that one shot, like, okay, of adrenaline. I know the words, adrenaline. The other lady wasn't doing all the words. I was like, okay. It's still better than that. It's still better than that hop that one girl that we're about to talk about was doing during the lip sync, where she was doing the bunny hop. And I was like, Kiana, what are you doing? She was out there, a bunny hop with it. Come on. I said, what is happening? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. It was a life is like a hurricane duck walk here in Duckburg. Life is a mystery. Da da da. DuckTales. Oh. Do do do. The danger lurks behind. Sorry, it's one of my favorite theme songs ever. DuckTales. Ooh, da da da. We were living in the 90s when it came to television theme songs. Theme songs nowadays do not hit as hard as they did the 90s. We were blessed, honey. We were blessed. Girl, was it too late for an outfit change? Can I ask the chat? I want to hear from y'all. Did you think it was too late to now reveal this look? I kind of wish she kept on this outfit and then revealed it later because she was already losing. I don't know if she thought to herself, maybe this is going to save her. So let me just keep this going here, or this is how I want to do my whole show. I felt like, bitch, you could have saved that because Zimba Dig already threw everything out. Could say one reveal. I like how Tita plays with the camera. I do like it when they do the camera work. I'm a fan of it. What do you think is going to happen in this picture? What do you think is happening in this picture? If I didn't know any better, I think that Tita was holding on to a rope and climbing up something, the ground is on fire and they're trying to escape, and technically Mix fell into the fire and this is their body, just stuck there, or a Peter Griffin fall, everything's bent backwards and we're doing stuff here. The way the song ended, I mean, maybe because Tita thought the song was going to still go on too, like how we thought the song was not done because it wasn't done. But Tita got up in the air. I was nervous for them ankles coming back down. All T. Can I get it to go? I mean, they may have had to send you home if your knees were to go. Whoop. Oh, Tita. Oh. Tita baby wins the lip sync. I'm her. Bitch, I don't know if we all were. Did you all feel this way when they said Tita's name? She goes, like when I say the grown man, I know that was that fucker. That was that come on, like. Tita is me when it comes. I swear I find myself in her in so much shit. That right there was me. That come on, bitch. I'm fuck the cameras. I'm over here celebrating me real quick. Like, come on. Like I did that. Ow! I love it. 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 There's an egg and it's gold. Baloo. I said, okay, what will this be used for? Soon we shall see. Would have been nice if you gave that to Zimba Ding as a prop for their makeover challenge since they had a fucking gold balloon. But yes, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Angel was picked next. Come on, Jess. Now, this is where I got my full giggles. Angel, you will forever be an icon. You will forever be an icon. The girls may say, oh, she's big. Honey, this was some TV. I love it when the bitches know how to give me TV. I want to make revenge for my drag mom, Mama Pow. With this wig and everything. So let's go, Kiana with a K. Look at the frame. I didn't zoom in on this shot. This is the frame. This is the frame. Come on, storyboard. Come on, storytelling production. You are so slick. She's right behind her. You don't frame her out the shot. You keep her in the frame, in the shot, still focused, because we wanted to see the face in real time while she's calling her out with her right behind her back. That was puss. Great job from the storytelling department. Great job for Kiana recognizing that you are on TV and you're being called out, step on the stage and don't let the girls be puss. And for Angel realizing that this would be a great opportunity to make something happen. That is how you do it. Give us a show. Are you sure? I said, oh. My favorite little Ritz peanut butter cookie is over here going, what? Oh, you sure you want to bring me up and you want to fight me, Miss Thing? Then we get, your choice is the wrong choice, my dear. Oh my God. I said, if Kiana doesn't win and Angel beats her after saying that, how my prayers were answered. Yeah, my prayers were answered in the best way possible. She didn't even let Mama Pow finish speaking. Which song do you choose? Loca Loca. What made this even better was the fact that it's like, Mama Pow was, y'all were great on the judges panel, but it's Angel being like, you want to take more time to think about it, sis? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to think about that a little bit longer, Miss Thing? Okay, let's go. That outfit came off so quick. I was okay with her taking off the outfit because I was like, I don't know what the fuck she's wearing. Like, if you look at the outfit here when they're on stage, I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is. You can go ahead and take off that tearaway. She's unnecessary. Unnecessary. Take it off. Take it off. I thought the wig was going to stay on longer, but the way that the song, never heard it before, the way the song went down, it was perfect timing. Perfect timing. She said, room, I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The girls were fighting. The girls were bucking. Both of them were doing it. Both of them were twirling. Both of them had the essence and energy the song was asking for. I highly enjoyed this lip sync. Kiana, you get your dues because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. I think for us, we saw Angel going against Tita that one time, and she did a really good job, right? I like levels, and I like somebody who gives me something to say, ooh, I want to see something else. Ooh, I want to see more. And I like that from Kiana. I already got that from her. Angel, I haven't seen her lip sync that much. So for me, this was my, ooh. I want to see it. Kiana said in the viewing party that she had a little fever that day and she had cramps. in the middle of the performance. That's why she wasn't able to give a full 100% energy. Oh no. So Angel didn't win. That was the day you needed to not be sick. I'm just saying, like, I hear her and I'm like, yeah, that does suck. Totally that you were sick and you weren't able to give it 100%. However, I do feel bad for them though, because it's like, damn, I don't feel good and I got to come out here and I got to cut up and stuff. However, and I'm totally not calling you out for saying that. I'm just saying, thank you for giving me that tea, but I'm also going, that's just me going, uh-huh. She did. She definitely still fought, and I'm happy for her. That might explain why I saw that nonsense with the bunny hops. That I appreciate. Her kicking that wig though. I was like, oh, I was like, oh, we got a show. That was me the whole time watching. I'm like, oh, we got a show. Oh, now she kicked the wig. The rap part, Angel ate Kiana up on that. That to me definitely was when the volume went up a little bit harder. Maybe because they kept the camera on her more, but Mama was cutting up with them fucking hoops, bitch. Them hoops and that ponytail while she was doing that rap. I said, I know that's right, Angel. Highly. Not Kiana with the cramps. Y'all shut up. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's crazy. To me, she lost when she took off this wig and the stocking cap was still on, which I know sometimes you want to do that while you're doing something extra to give the feels. I kind of like it when it's not on, because right there when she took it off, she was very much about to go to work at the lunchateria, at the cafeteria and serve them badass kids for the ABCD lunch. Yeah. And then when she took it off, it was like Rick James's powder collection was all over the place. I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay. This is the bunny hop part where her legs were just together. And if you're ever in ballroom, you're never going to see somebody do this, because that's not a duck walk. And I'm sure she wasn't trying to at this point. She's probably just trying to get across the stage and do something extra. But if you ever go to an OTA ball, open to all, or any situation like that where they let anybody come in and do a little thing, and you do some shit like that and they chop you and you're like, why? That is why. Because that's not a part of the elements. And I'm sure she was bunny hopping. Come on, a bunny hop with it. I was like, yeah, Angel won. Love you, Kate. Love you, Kiana. But I was like, yeah, Angel won. She had another outfit. So I was like, yeah, I said, Angel had another review. I said, whoa, the girls were going. The girls were going. They were going. I find it crazy that lady said she had a light fever and she had cramps. Because let me tell you something here. Now, when Angel went into her crisscross applesauce, that's an American Dad reference. Thank you. And she went into the little funky cartwheel into the split. I was like, okay, this is a key. I was enjoying it. I said, yeah, very good, very good. Threw the legs up, gave a little stripper. Tita baby was chewing in the back. Now, Kiana, I don't know what cramp happened here. I know the adrenaline must have been pumping, because look at you, sister. You could swear you're on a balance beam and they're taking pictures for the Wheaties box for you being the representative for the Philippines for the Olympics. Doesn't it look like Kiana's on a Wheaties box and she's about to jump into a split on the beam? Like, what is happening? That baby was up in the air for that. In the air for that split, child. Knowing how I am if I ever have a cold, I ain't doing nothing like that because my snot gonna be flying out my mouth and shit, and I'm gonna be over there trying to do all that while I'm over. She was up there giving MJ. Overall, this was one of the most entertaining lip syncs of the night, to be honest. I very much had a good time. Both of them, to be honest with you, regardless of somebody under the weather or whatever the case may be. I thought Angel proved herself. That outfit before Angel's reveal was from Udipota. Is it because she couldn't afford it? See, I can't be, but I should be. But if I was on a show like this, y'all wouldn't last. You wouldn't last. I'm sorry. They wouldn't let me. They just wouldn't let me get away with. Girl, I'd be bitch every time someone would leave the door open. Every time someone leave that door open, I'm gonna whoop, like whoop. You thought you were funny. Oh. And the hair is from Mama Bitch. Well, that's why she was quiet during their argument, I guess. Whoop. She was like, I ain't letting this apply to me. Shit. Oh my God. Angel is the winner of this lip sync. She's the winner of this lip sync. Congratulations to Angel. It was her going, for me, I made quite the revenge for you, Mom. And then she's like, BFF. Oh my God. I made a good decision. And this is right after, oh, really, girl? You sure you wanted to make the right decision? I'm gonna show you made the wrong decision. Okay, let's look back. Your choice is the wrong choice, my dear. 5 minutes later, I made a good decision. So good. So good. So good. And you see how Kiana didn't take that personally? Ooh. What do you mean you made a good decision? My drag mother... No, let me stop. My drag mother makes great decisions. Oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Great TV. Great TV. Oh, there's an egg. All right. Now, Maxie is gorgeous. The end. So who's choosing the song between the two of you? And Zimba Ding ends up getting the opportunity to choose. I said I wasn't going to laugh when I saw her wig. I said I wasn't going to laugh. I told myself before the beginning of this video, I will not laugh at that wig when it pops up. I'm a Libra, so you should know better. Girl. He called me his poopy. I be his diaper. I be Cypher. Nikki. Blah. Light skin. Not. Ba ba ba. They call me his poopy. This is how I rap. Just like that. No like glap. I got black friends. That's how I'm black. My hair's black. Ice Spice whack. Oops, made my own self. Sound like I'm whack. That's how I rap. Ice Spice, yeah. This is me. Go me. Should I do a video like a TikTok? Should I really? I have been dying to do. I have a wig that I could do that is Ice Spice ready, and I like legit want to do videos. Like, yeah, this is hey everybody, what's up? This is my personality. I'm black. My name is Ice Spice. I'm black. So like, all my friends are like jealous of me and stuff because like, I've been going to the gym. I don't have Ozempic. Right? It's not gay. Oh my God. Let me just be heard the booth. Yeah. Okay. Stop playing with him, Riot. Oh my God. A, B, C, D, E, F. Well, what's the next letter? D, E, A, B, C, D, E, F. G. Okay. G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. No, for real, Zimbading does look like if Ice Spice had Ozempic or admitted that they were on Ozempic and stopped bury this. It's giving little light-skinned boy in drag, why are you crying? It's very that energy. Like raw. Throw in raw. Like poop. All in my diaper. My breast. Titties be big. I'm the best. We the best. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got a fat butt, so I already know how I would do the video. I got some pants I could put on and everything, bitch, with the wig, and just be throwing my butt in the back and be like, yeah, this is how we rap. Do it like that. Oh shit, I farted. Psych. That's just my butt. It smells wet. What does that mean? I don't know, Jeff. Who is Jeff? That's right, it's real name. Oh shit, a doxer. No, I can't do that. That's stupid. All right, moving forward. Sorry, I'm stupid. Chavo, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Let me stop. I'm dumb. Love you, Zimba. Hate this wig. Burn it now. Did Brigadine give you this wig? Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Could you afford the wig? Matthew, stop. See, I'm better. See, Mix is better than me. I'd be dragging. I'm sorry. I would be dragging her. I know it's clear her package was given. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's do it. Zimba chooses the song, but also makes a statement. She wants to give an iconic lip sync battle to Maxi with Hush and finally shut up Maxi once and for all. Are you talking to you? Mama Pow, you are the messiest judge ever, and that I am thankful for. God bless you. Zimba says she's going to shut you up. I need that kind of energy. Like, play the call back, Mama Pow, please. Play the voicemail. Beep. Well, my apologies, Zimba, that you're left to deal with me. I said, and that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. I'm sorry you were left with me. So, like how Tita Baby beat Mix Chanel in the first 15 seconds, the same thing happened here with Maxi beating Zimbading. Except it's not that it's not like how Tita was lip syncing so well that Mix was already on the low end of that, barometer here. It's the fact that Zimbading did so much in the beginning of this, and it just was like, why? The song just started. You have done it. You've already gone into a flip, jump, split and a wig reveal within 10 seconds. Not even 10, 8 seconds. The hair is gone. I know the wig was a fucking mess, but like, why even have it if that's what you're going to do? It was dumb, friend. And as much as I think you are talented, you are that girl and you are amazing. This is showing your lack of experience when it comes to the stage. Before anybody comes to me to go, Matt, what the fuck you're talking about? Oh, hi. I was a former backup dancer for over 2 years plus, and also did reunion shows, mind you. I have performed at South by Southwest. Look that up out here in the States, baby. It's a big fucking deal. On multiple occasions, on multiple venues. I've been on the stage with Big Frida, Sissy Red, Katie Red, Sissy Noble, all the girls from the New Orleans Bounce. Do not. I've already done my dues. And you've seen me in full geesh also performing on stage. It is about pacing. It is about that. You do learn that when you take professional dancing, but you also learn that when you work the bar scene and you get sort of like that one girl. Oh yeah, back in the Chavo, there's videos of me still from 2011 on YouTube. You can look up right now of me at South by Southwest shaking my ass down. Like an actual, you know how the girls like twerking? No, baby, I actually do the rotation. Like, got, please. Y'all can look up the video. Because it shows me, actually, that's crazy, because it does show me back in 2000. Was it 16 or 11? I think it's 11. Ooh-wee, that would make the video almost like 15 something years old that you would see for me. I've been on YouTube before I was that. I know, Alexander, I really, you are definitely not the only one telling me this. I get one phone call a day, girl, or where are we at? Because we got to get you in the door, because you know, Matthew, you're in 38 and you will still chew. You'll still chew. I'm like, I know, but like, I have to get over my own self a lot with me, like getting in my own way with drag. And also, I need help, if I'm being honest with drag, if I'm being real with you. Like, I need help with somebody like looking at what I'm doing and telling me if I'm going wrong or if I'm doing this and walking me through it. And I had that one time with Raja, and we've talked since then, but like I haven't had a moment where I got to sit down with my sister. And I'm one of those people, you have to sit with me. Like, I can look it up and I can do it, but it'll take a long time to master. But if you're sitting with me and we're doing it, it like comes so easy to me. Either way, as a former professional dancer, backup dancer, if you will, it is literally, I'm not going to look a fool. You're never going to catch me looking busted. So as much as we can learn by doing here, Alexander, and all that good jazz, I'm not coming out looking foolish. The girls already are waiting for me to fail. I can't come half stepping. I have to come already beat. All right, I have to come at least with a cute beat. It don't have to be the perfect beat, but it's got to be a good one. Oh, no, I've already talked to Blackberry. We've already had our conversation, and we will continue having our conversations. But I've already talked to Blackberry, as well as one of my other Judies, about what I want to do. So it's in the door. We just know it's already the conversations are there. We're already having discussions, and I already have my aesthetic down with how I want to have it done. Everything's worked out. I've just got to get the materials. I need to finish the sewing classes, because I've only taken 2, and there's more to come. But yes, I have basics down right now. At least with sewing, I know how to stitch. I got that down. The sewing machine still scares me. I haven't paid for any more new classes. I took 2 classes and I didn't pay for the rest. So she's like, you can just, whenever you want to pay, you can just come back in. But you have to like start over. I'm like, fuck. But I did learn how to hem. My mom taught me how to do that, but I know how to like hem now. Like, I can hem my pants if I feel like, and I feel confident hemming it. I can hem. I can hem a skirt. I can hem some pants. I can get the cuff of my shirt if I want to. But I still want to learn how to do like a full dress with panels and everything. Like, that's my like goal right now, is to have that down. I really feel like I'll be fine with everything else, but I really want to get some sewing, because I will be damned if I go up there and it's a sewing challenge and I'm like, what am I going to do? I want to have at least 3 things in my mind to go, you know what? I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. I just refuse to be on a show like this. And no shade to anybody that can't sew, but it's just, I just refuse for them to give me a challenge and go, I don't know what I'm doing. No. I want to be, I don't know what I'm going to do. Not, I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm going to do. That's different. Okay. All right. So, mind you, Zimba's already thrown half of her clothes off and shit and done everything here. We've done it. We did a walkover, and this time Maxie is still just lip syncing. Took off the belt. That's it. And then she was slowly going for the outfit. I said, oh, okay, this is Beyonce coded down. I'm just gonna let y'all know this for real, for real. This is Mother's outfit. And then when I saw the choreography later, I was like, oh, is Maxie a Beyonce stan? Cause Michaela, I'm thinking if you just learn how to sew a skirt, a top, and make a corset look really good, go for it. Like if you can just get a skirt, a top, like any kind of top, in like a little jacket or something, or a little top, a skirt moment, and make a corset, I think that's perfectly acceptable. As long as you know how to make that. If you just come on there and you just don't have anything, that's when I'm like, okay, bitch, what are we doing here? You know they're going to sew this season. Like, you got to make something. You got to make something happen here. She does Beyonce performances a lot, so the aura is very that. Okay, because this wig is Why Don't You Love Me? Yeah. This is giving me, why don't you need me when you make me think that you're so real? Yeah, this is definitely Why Don't You Love Me here. It's very that. The outfit is giving, low-key, she did have something like this for Renaissance, but also this is Mrs. Carter World Tour outfit too, for one of her looks, if I remember correctly. Girl, when she took off the wig, and it was still the same kind of wig underneath, just not as thick. Like, it's still the same kind of wig with the bang and everything. I'm sorry, that was so puss. That chewed up. And then right into the choreography. Boom, boom. I said, oh, then took off the other wig to give you this is the actual hair I want to get from the root tip, bitch. And she flung it low-key in her face. I'm like, nobody call to arms for that. They're having a good time. It's a drag show. Maxie, you chewed her up. Zimba, as much as you were doing very good, I have to be just be real with you. She ate you up, friend. And she ate you up because there was no pacing to your performance. There was at levels to what Maxie was doing. You did fine. Let's say if you were just out there dancing, I would be living for it. But because I got to compare, oh, honey, she ate you up, chewed. You did very good, though. But then I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. Okay, I know that choreography. I said, hold up. I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. I said, oh, we're doing that choreography. Same old from the back. Same old. I said, come on, Baitchala. Come on, Baitchala. Come on. I saw you, Maxie, as a Beyonce stan. Look back here. I got the bags. I got the fan. I went to all the shows. I've got all the merch. I just need some Sir Davis over here, and I need more Sacred. As a matter of fact, if y'all want to send me something for my birthday and you have my P.O. box, you go on Sacred's website and just send me whatever products they got. Thank you. I'm going to start saying that from now on. If you ever just want to send me something, you want to know what I want? Beyonce merch. Send something for my babies and anything that Beyonce made. Yes. Actually, I would like to try Sir Davis for my birthday weekend. Because Sunday I want to go to brunch. I want to go day drinking. And then I want to do like somewhere to eat before it's time to go home. Because my whole idea is for me to end up going home full and sauced for Sunday. Yeah. Very that. I take Ivy Park too. I don't even have anything Ivy Park. Oh, I hate that about me. I never had the money whenever they did the drops. I was always worried about everything else. I was like, I can't afford that. Zimba, you did the ding, but it was Maxie's world and we were living in it. Maxie, you were great. I was upset at a couple of pusses not hitting the floor when it came to splits, but other than that, I was highly entertained. But Maxie, you did that, bitch. The levels, girl, the levels. I watched the show. I also like the fact that when Zimba went to the ground, like for the umpteenth time, instead of you standing above her, you dropped next to her so that way you could keep the camera in this queue of you two. In this queue of you two. It was very good. I was like, Maxie's good at this. Like, she knows what she's doing. This is the battle. You meet them at the door. You don't let them just walk through the stage and then you're just stuck in one position. But Maxie ends up winning the lip sync and goes to the back. And that is when we get introduced to the little twist. I also want to say, you can tell everybody who was working their ass off based on their lace front, based on these lace fronts. Yeah. Everybody whose lace front was lifted, worked. Because Maxie's lace front was lifted, bitch. I said, oh, yeah, girl, after 3 weeks standing on there, waiting for everybody to lip sync and dance and then coming out there and doing all that, that lace was chewed, honey. Chewed. Everybody that bucked lace was chewed, girl. Everybody's was chewed. Everybody was chewed up. The only girls who wasn't chewed up was Angel's, because that was her real hair with a pony wrapped to the back of it. Pin to the back. You also couldn't see Tita's because she never took off the original wig. Do you see what I'm saying? This isn't shade. This is just me going, this is how you know that they were fighting. This wasn't some like, okay, girl, we're up there and we're just doing whatever. No, they were swinging the fuck out their hair. They were tossing them wigs for Jesus, if you will. The wigs were lifting, honey. It was very much Sunday service. I was like, whoo, girl, I know y'all were hot. Steam flying through that scalp. You see what I'm saying? That's Angel's real hair, and she just has a ponytail pinned to the back. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I like this little, I like this twist. This reminds me of Canada's Drag Race with the Golden Beaver and saving somebody in the bottom 3 situation. I like the fact that this wasn't used throughout the entire season. I like that it was used for this situation. If they wanted to keep this sort of, the golden balut, keep it and bring it for these Lipsync LaLaParuzas. Bring it for scenarios like this, where they are competing like in a, elimination round, and then they get girls to then pick, because it's like 3 of them now have to choose. They have to vote between the 3 of them. Okay, who are we going to keep? I was like, okay. It may, it would be a good idea for Drag Race Filipino All-Stars. It would be a great idea to use that for a gimmick for the season. That would be a smart move, to be honest, because you see how we like it for Canada's Drag Race. We love the gimmick of there still being a bottom 2, but still having a saving grace moment from the winner. Not the winner choosing who goes home, but choosing who gets to stay and compete while the other 2 must battle. That's better. Much better. I thought the egg was going to open too, because you can clearly see the line. You can clearly see the giant Easter egg that's supposed to hold a Cadbury fucking bunny in there. That bitch is supposed to open, say cheese. But, they just hand it to Kiana. And of course, she's grateful to be saved. I'm sure she's also grateful because, like it was said earlier, Mama was cramping and she had a little bit of a fever. And Marika, hey, baby. Y'all, thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you want to drop a tip people in my jar, it's PayPal.me/MattyRants. Cash App /MattyRants and Venmo/Rants. Shout out to everybody that came through on my birthday on Tuesday. If you didn't, the choice is yours for the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo down below. But if not, I appreciate you for the super chats. Appreciate you for the live chat. And appreciate you for being here today. Thank you for everybody. It's not for everybody. Thank you to everyone who gave me this information about this lip sync in particular and what the song meant. Because, I could see the subtitles, but I was also like, they're doing this a little different than what I thought it would have been. And my first initial thought was, what if Tita Baby had this song? Because it seems like this would be right in their wheelhouse. Right in their wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Thank you for the super sticker, Chavo. Appreciate you. Thank you. I was like, okay, this is like, I'm in love with a boy and I'm like so like crushing on them and I like want like everything to work out because like I've never had anything bad happen to me and I just want this paint. Like it's giving that tease. So I was like, okay, they're gonna play cutesy ootsy for the remainder or the entirety of this. Now, my one issue I had with the way they lip sync this song is the fact that they went into this like phase of like, oh my God, to then like yeah. Then right back to, I wish, yeah, yes, girl, queen. I was like, okay. That was my only issue with the way that they both did it. I also think that Mix was in the back of the stage way too much. I'm like, baby, do you think that you're eating her up back there? Half the time the lights were off for you. If you want me to give you my point of view, do you see what I'm saying? Girl, the lights aren't even on you right now. Like you were doing a whole lot back there while Zimba was dead front and center, light perfectly on them. You are straight up a part of the scenery. I was wondering, like, why is she just sitting back there? The light's not on you. It wasn't my favorite lip sync of the night. However, I thought they did a good job, and I thought Zimba Ding won this down. I was looking at Mix. She was in the back a little too much. There were times I was like, okay, I don't know if Mama is not. There were times I wanted something else to get the volume up a bit, and it seemed like it was still in one little area. I don't know. Once Zimba did the rolls too, it was a wrap. Once she did the roll, I'm dreaming of you, roll, boom, I'm dreaming of you, roll, boom, I'm dreaming. I was like, okay, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, tap, tap. It's a wrap, tap, tap. I don't know if they don't see it like how we do. I would assume they would be able to tell the lighting is not hitting that part because of how you saw how dark it was, right? Like there's no way you would think the light is touching you in that position because we've seen it. And I think we can bring up some other seasons for great examples of this where the girls go in the back and the light will actually follow them there or someone puts a light on them. They didn't do that for her. That light wasn't touching her for quite some time. I was like, oh, bitch, you just in the back singing in the dark. Okay. All right, girls. See, darkness. It's still dark. There's technically no light on her right now here. It's just a different shot from a different camera. So she was just back there. Yeah, don't do that no more. For everybody that is going to be on this show later, that may be auditioning for shows that's part of this rant pack and all this kind of shit. If you do back at the stage, you give her 2 seconds of your time and you get the fuck back up unless that light is staying back there. If the light is back there, you stay back there, sweetie. But the moment you go back there to do your, I'm about to turn around and pump the fuck out this stage, if that light ain't touching you, make your way to the front. You make your way to the front. So, Zimba Ding is the winner of the lip sync. Congratulations to Zimba Ding. You do not have to go home the same time as your mother. And now you've beaten the ding ding curse, okay? I am still here. How you go from HIV, advocacy, I don't think any of these other girls back here could like have done what I have done and have uplifted the community the way I said. Did you see my I had to post a clip of my reaction to YouTube for a short because I was like, you went from HIV advocacy, no stigma, I'm a representative of my community, to I don't think any of these girls behind me have uplifted the local community the way I have. And I'm thinking to myself, in Untucked, to be fair, Tita Baby left in the note, you have done that for the community. So I don't think she was touched as hard by that one. And I did see some other girls saying you are an inspiration. And I believe that may be something that she felt was an insecurity, or maybe something to where people weren't giving her validation when she has done a lot of work. I don't know. Mixed a story like that. So I'm feeling like maybe that was them feeling like I need to say this because it may not even to be all of them, but it could be to all of them, or how they've been talking to me. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm sorry, girl, you went from, again, HIV positive advocacy out here, which is beautiful. It's great. Stop the stigma for real, for real. Undetectable means untransmittable. Absolutely. To these bitches ain't done shit. All these bitches are my son, Nikki. I said, if the Minaj, she's a Barb. Mick Chanel is confirmed to be a Barb. That's a Barb. She's a Barb. Oh, honey, you said none of the girls in the rap game can touch me. I have inspired all you hoes. Do you understand me, bitch? Okay. Foot in my big foot, pig foot. Like it's that. Okay. Christopher Reeves jokes very much. That's how I received. I was kind of gagged. I was like, yo, like, why would you say? Ow. Again, but why do this then? But then why go? I don't think any of these people, and then say that's where we will miss me. I receive it. I think she was also feeling her fantasy in the moment, and she was just talking. But it was, I don't think any of them, and then proceeded to say that was where she lost me. If it was just, I know I've inspired my community and I've done this, that, and the other, different story. I'd have been like, yes, work queen. Her setup was very, they ain't done it. I've been doing it. They ain't done it like me. Bet you can't do it like me. No. Ooh, that's a song. Bet you can't do it like me. No. Like that wording. Oh. Oh no. She's not wrong in a sense. I just think that could have been worded differently. It was just weird. It was like, HIV. They haven't done anything like I have for the community. See you later. That's how it was. So I don't hate her. I don't think she's gross for that. I don't think it's anything crazy like that. I just think that one little part, this part right here, if she just didn't include this right here, and I don't think that any of them have done what they've done during the rise of their top. It's like, just that one little piece should have been removed and just said, yeah. So it just was funny. It threw me off. And that's why I loved it. Because I was like, oh. Like, oh. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's when everybody who was clapping had stopped by the time that she had said it, because Tita Baby was doing this. But I don't think anybody that it was. I was weak. Maxie was not happy. And Mama Powell's face was woof. Mama Powell, that face. Ooh, sister. Yeah, Mama was not happy at all. I'm still the prettiest, no contest. I was like, okay. It was the way her Mama Powell, that face when she screw it up, it's like, ooh, like, I don't want to, I would never want to see her upset. I don't know if it was like, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I don't know if it just, was like emotions and everybody was just talking and doing all that. You just told these girls they done like me, drops down and cries. It's a lot. Like it was a lot, but I could feel it. Mix really wanted this. They saw themselves going to the finals. they've done so much around the show with viewing parties and also talking about the show. I mean, hell, I would be just as emotional if I got on this show, regardless of whatever placement I was, and then had to go home, or even if I won, I'd be hella emotional because I've literally based my life, career, this channel, a lot of stuff that I've done through the franchise of RuPaul's Drag Race on multiple levels, international drag cons, other events, shows that are spinoffs. Y'all have, especially for those who've followed me for a while, you've known this. So I can receive the emotion. Oh, I'd be feeling my shit like, wow, what a full circle moment. You didn't win, but you did very good. I was rooting for Mix personally this season. And, some things happened that made me go, well, I don't know, baby. But I still like them, and I love their mind and the way they work. And I appreciate them being vulnerable about their status and educating a few folks. I also appreciate them being vulnerable when they were wrong. In that one argument that her and Muttley, Jay Quinn, were having with the rest of the girls, and her receiving it and moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw levels to Mix. Mix had some wins. Mix had some good times, and there were also some really bad times for them too. So if anything, Mix, I have to tell you, you kind of had an excellent run on Drag Race. Actually, you kind of had a very good run. You had good and bad moments. Your levels were all over the place, and that's kind of good for TV. That means that we're not going to get one thing from you. It's not going to be just one show. Oh, she'll be boring. You were messy in the confessionals. When you got in certain arguments, you were that girl. Today, I was on your side, bitch. Now, you were getting dragged that last time over there when you were yelling at hoes over a performance. But like, we saw it. Honestly, I think she'd be good for a Versus the World franchise too. Not to say that she speaks English very well, but as you can see with certain global entities, that is something that is important. So like, I'm just saying, she is a pretty girl. And I did like her, and I did enjoy her on the show. Whether I was fully on board with her fantasy or not, I do have to say, Mix Chanel, I was rooting for you from day one. You can go back if you're ever watching this video. I doubt it, but if you're ever watching this video, you can go back to my Meet the Queens. I was living and breathing from day one. It has been a ride, though. It has been a ride, sister. It's been a ride. But like, I have been living since day one, and I do appreciate their drag, and I appreciate them for their voice and what they do. It was a very, very interesting season. I didn't expect them getting into any arguments, to be honest with you. I didn't receive that from their Meet the Queens, and I'm like, oh, this bitch was in a lot. Oh, I think it's great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, Untucked was interesting. It was more so seeing Kiana be a little bit more vulnerable, and then Zimba was trying to, I don't want to use my best friend card, but please, please, please. My mom, she went home. I don't want to go home the same time as her. A lot of stuff. To me, I was just like, okay. To me, I think I was taking in Mix Chanel's speech where she'd be so, I can't go home now. I want this so bad. I want this. But then it would go into, I've already done so much. I'm so successful outside the show. And look at what I've done for the queens and what I'm doing for people now. And it was like, okay, girl, do you want me to save you because you need this? Or do you want me to send you home because you already got everything taken care of and you're already good to go? That's where Mix missed me when it came to this. And then I also thought to myself, when Zimba and Kiana, when they were doing the group discussion about who should stay and who should go, or who should be saved, excuse me, that's what I meant to say. Why didn't Mix bring up the fact that Kiana and Zimba have the better track records? So like, wouldn't you want to see them possibly battle it out for this last position, giving you a better shot at you possibly taking the crown, as shady as that may be? But also Zimba telling them to be instruments of the Lord and save them. Yeah, that is some not okay shit. I'll be real with you. In Christianity, that's not okay to do. I'm not going to hold it against her. You don't do that. You don't pull God into that kind of mess right there. Like, you're now using good faith through the Lord to save you, and because your mother is brigading. That's not okay, girl. Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. It's not working during election season. It's not going to work in this moment. Woo! Wow. All right. Oops, not another truth. Not another truth. It's not working during this election season out here. It's certainly not going to work here. Oh, goodness gracious. No, I'm giving them all grace except for Dick Dastardly and Muttley. No, just kidding. But in reality, again, she's just talking. It's just some shit, whatever. I just would encourage her not to ever pull that up again, or to, like, say when something doesn't go your way, don't pull it in like, I have an issue when some people use God's name in reference for like, oh, well, the reason why I didn't do that is because God was keeping me away from you. And it's like, well, that may not be necessarily true. God could be keeping you away from them versus them away from you. Like the prayer that you're asking and requesting of him actually could be in the other person's favor. You could be answering both of y'all, but for completely different reasons. Like, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do it. That's how you lose blessings, and that's how you're more susceptible to curses. Like you won't be blessed that way. So I'm not gonna hold her down, but like, it's just don't do that. I used to do that when I was really young, and I'm like, that's why God, and that's why. And then I was told when I, of course, getting my own relationship with a pastor that I had in my church, used to really sit me down and go, you can't do that, because that's God will die. He ain't gonna come, baby. He ain't gonna listen to you no more. All that kind of stuff. When you're expecting him to take you out of situations you're wrong in, he goes, half the time when you're not getting your answer, you have been answered. That still sits with me. When you're calling and you're asking for questions and you're wondering why he's not speaking to you, that may be your answer. That may be that literally may be why things aren't coming your way, because you still stuck in some place that you don't want to change from, and he's asking you to change. I mean, shit. I let go a lot of the stress I had with this car, and so many other things have been happening for me recently that made me go, okay, shit's actually about to go very well in my direction. I don't have any control over this right now, so let me not focus on it. That person doesn't like me and they're not going to pay my bills anymore. I don't even know who that is. But at the same time, I'm not going to focus on that because I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know exactly how much they've actually done for me in my life, or to whatever reason they need to come at me that way to then say those things. And sometimes people feel that because they have done one thing for you, they now own you or control you. Or the fact that they gave you some time that you are, I can do and say whatever I want to you. No, it don't work that way. So like, I love Zimbabwe. Love her down. Love her down. But like, don't do that. Because like, technically, we're all entities on the internet, right? And this is all like parasocial relationships and this kind of stuff. But like, I physically have met a few of you, and I want to meet all of you, to be honest with you. But some people are not interested outside of just that parasocial relationship, but try to bring in the physical, meaningful relationship side of it into the equation, where they don't understand the difference between one or the other, and where there is a separation and there is not anything owed in a sense, but also what is owed and what is expected out of a friendship and a relationship online, right? So hence the reason why I said I'm just not going to do fuck you. I'm just not going to do that no more. Because it's like, girl, I don't really know you like that. And if you want to cuss me out and call me, okay, that's great. But what are we doing? It's very, what are we doing? I don't know. Drag Race Philippines has been a hoop. It has not been a bad season. There hasn't been really any boring episodes. Maybe in episodes that wasn't as fun as the others, but it has not been a womp of a season. I would dare say that this is one of the better seasons they've had. Season 1 was everything. Season 2, I didn't like certain people, but like this season, I've had a good time. I like everybody that's left. I really don't know how this is going to go down. But I'm excited. Yeah, I am excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see who wins. I'm excited to see what happens for this semifinal episode. I saw that the queens are returning back for next episode. I'm wondering if they're going to address the Mix Chanel situation of what she said prior to leaving. You know what I mean? Like, will that be addressed or whatever is really where my mind is at. Like, okay, I wonder if they're going to talk about this. I wonder. But I don't know. I can't say that homogenic for specific reasons. I would put season 1 ahead of 2 for specific reasons. Not all reasons, but specific reasons. Some reasons that have gotten people to unsubscribe from me, yeah. Because they don't want to talk about it anymore because it doesn't affect them. So, yeah. What do I think will happen next in Drag Race Philippines? I kind of don't know, and I'm a little nervous. I don't want Tita Baby to go home. I will be really upset if Tita goes home. I really, really, really will be upset. I also like everybody who is in this top 5. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, will the brother and sister be separated? Will Kiana with a K, who has had this sort of run that's gotten her a bit in the bottom lately, will it finally take in and then they end up being eliminated even though they were running the show in the beginning? Will Zimba Ding's own insecurities and immaturity be their own downfall if it comes to whatever the case is about to happen next? I don't know. Ha, Lucian. That was funny. Ha. Who are my top 4? Oh my God, all y'all want to know? Okay. If I'm going to be honest, I don't want to say it. Oh, okay. I kind of want the siblings in the finale. I want Angel and Maxie in the finale. I don't know why. It's a different feeling than the double mint fucking twins. I don't know why. It's a different feeling. I like it. I don't know why. I kind of want to also see them battle it out in the finale before they, like, not for the win, but like if they have to like lip sync for the crown to go in the second phase, it's like, well, now you got to go against your sibling. That would be great TV. Great TV. Tita Baby, Angel Maxie. So it's between Kiana with a K and Zimba Ding. Keep Kiana. I would be okay if Zimba goes home. Every time I've seen her have to battle or buck, she never takes her time. She immediately goes for the gusto, and that always bothers me. I think she is a great competitor, and I think she is definitely like, she wants it. I can see it, but I want her to get I want her to get a little more time on the stove, a little more time in the oven. I want her to bake just a little bit longer, because I feel if we let her do that and she comes back, oh, she will be unstoppable, because she's already got the package. It's all there for her. It's just the little small things that make me go, nah, not yet. And while I like Kiana, and she's also just, as young, and also, doesn't have the experience, she's the CDO girl I want to represent in the finale. I want her to represent in the finale. And, I also think that something about her, I don't know. I want to see Kiana take that same sort of pacing she had in the beginning and work it in the finale for me. So yeah, it'd be Kiana, Angel, Maxi, and Tita Baby would be my top 4. If Zimba Ding ends up in the top 4, I could see it. I could receive it. If one of the siblings gets broken up before the finale, okay, that's great story too. I just don't want Tita Baby to be eliminated, is where my mind is at. That's what I want. That's what I need. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I did a successful 90-minute show today. 90-minute show today. I totally did it. Like, can you believe it? Such a short run. So much to not talk about. Tomorrow, I'll be talking about Drag Race UK Season 6 premiere. It will be an early episode in the daytime, I believe around 2 p.m. Central, 1:30-ish Central. Tomorrow, I will be posting my thumbnail and all of that jazz at midnight tonight. So if you want to see my reaction to Drag Race UK Season 6, be on the lookout. It will be posted to Patreon within the next hour or so. Yes, it'll be posted to Patreon in the next hour, so I got to edit it down now. I will be watching Global in the morning, and that will be posted to also Friday. But I will be doing the review for that on Saturday, early afternoon as well. And again, I'll be off Sunday and Monday and back Tuesday with Dooley for Dragula Season 6 premiere, 7 p.m. Central as well. If you want to send me something to my P.O. box, and Marika just posted it in the live chat, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to become a part of my Patreon, as low as $1 a month, Cameo is available for your request, and I have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. And if you want to drop a tip in my birthday jar, because this is my birthday week, PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App.MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. That's it for me today. I love y'all so much. Take care of yourselves. Remember, don't send hate to anybody that we talked about today, and support these queens and support the show. I will see you tomorrow for another reaction, review, rant, and 90-minute episode. I'll see you then. Take care of yourselves. I love you down. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.